Light it up, take a puff, and enjoy the smoke. Gather around and share the flame. Life is short, so enjoy the ride. Grab your guns and light them up. From our bunker to all you watching, raise your glass and take a shot. Because in arms, the smoke is right. We are live on the air from the guard room, our HQ. We stand tall and we stand free, with a smoke, a good drink, and brotherhood. Light it up and take a puff, enjoy the smoke because it's time to unwind. Gather around and share the flame. Life is short, so enjoy the ride. Grab your guns and light them up. From our bunker to all you watching, raise your glass and take a shot. With Gars in arms, the smoke is right.
And we're here!
We're here.
Woo!
Welcome to the show, as Cody Johnson says.
I don't know who that is. I'm messing with you.
I was about to say.
I just got looks from all around. That's hilarious, and you can't even see her. If looks could kill, I'd be dead 4 times.
Ooh, we're about to start this show off on a bad note.
Oh.
All right, well, welcome to the show. My name is Kyle, a.k.a. Coyote sometimes,
I'm
whenever
gonna-
I'm notified as that.
I'm going
But
to go take an old man nap real quick.
Can I take one too?
Yeah. Oh, have mercy.
go ahead and grab you a cigar, and we're going to jump into this episode. This, of course, is Father's Day weekend,
Yeah, it
and
is.
so we're going to kind of touch on that a little bit. We got some Florida man stories, and I got 2 Florida man stories queued up, so that should be good. And then we're going to get into a little bit of, I guess you would call it like confessions of dads. Like, what could we possibly be afraid of personally? With the exception of one extra voice. And so I'm going to go ahead and do my introductions here. I, of course, can't do this show without my co-host, Outlaw, over here.
No, you can't.
And I also can't do it without producer K-Mama behind the mic over there in the computer.
No, you
No.
couldn't.
No, I
You'd
would
be-
be
you'd be
getting
doing
up.
a lot of
I'd be
running
doing
back
a
and
lot of
forth.
back and forth, like, and the computer would be over here, like it was in the early days. And it's so much better not having to focus on trying to run the show and talk and be part of the show.
And by yourself. Like
yeah.
the day I left you when I had to go to the restroom, and you were like, well, and you know, I've heard podcasters say that that's probably the hardest part of their job.
I could see, especially the
If they're
long
doing
ones.
it by themselves,
Mm-hmm.
they say it's a whole lot easier to do it if you've got somebody to talk to,
Yeah, it gives you something to feed off
rather
of.
than sit there in front of a microphone because
Mhm.
all you're doing is recording your voice.
Right.
So yeah, you don't have anybody to interact with or
Mm-hmm.
or whatever.
Yeah.
That's kind of like Boozy asked. She was like, "So Kimmy's on the podcast now?" I was like, "I gotta have somebody to bounce off of. He don't like to bounce. When he's not here to bounce, I gotta bounce off somebody, or it's gonna be a boring show."
You can bounce off of me.
But you just sit there.
Well,
See,
what do you?
that's what I'm talking about. You sit there looking all lost like a kid in the
Well, what am I supposed to? What am I supposed to say off of the bounce?
fucking laugh. Something. Give me something.
All right.
That's almost like a Jeb Bush. Everybody clap. You gotta laugh. Laugh for me, damn it.
All right. Well,
That's all I got.
right now we're having some technical difficulties with the live stream showing up on our second screen.
It's not because of me.
Nope. You can try to hit play again. I don't know. Refresh that tab.
Well,
So
the
we're
thing is,
gonna-
it's not difficulties on for them, right? For the viewers.
No, they
No.
should be able to see
we
just
just
fine.
can't see ourselves.
Yeah.
if there's anybody in here, definitely drop a comment real quick so that way we know that you're seeing the show right now.
Oh yeah, we don't even see that. Usually we can see that.
She can
Let
go
me
back over
see.
to, just close that tab out and go back to the studio tab. Or refresh that tab. Just refresh it.
She get ready to X out of everything.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Oh,
there you
There,
go.
there we
are.
go. We can see ourselves.
Yay.
Not too bad. We're just slightly behind. So,
There's. It says we got 2.
yeah, and they're not commenting. It's usual. Eventually, maybe they'll chime in. I just want to say thank you if you are watching us on Rumble, Twitch, or YouTube. We're live on all 3 platforms. And so we're going to go ahead and dive into this one. And we're going to start it off like we normally do. We're going to pull out our cigars for the evening. And for me, I'm going with, as it's Father's Day weekend, I'm going with a My Father cigar. This one happens to be the number 5. And so I'm looking forward to trying this one. It's supposed to be really good. I'm sure you wouldn't like it because it smells like poop. But I'll be smoking the My Father number 5. I've already done my cut. So now I just got to do my light. And I'm going to toss it over to Outlaw and let him tell you what he's got for the show today.
I went back to well, not the very beginning, but to one of the beginning smokes that I smoked. I'm going to go back to the Kentucky Fire Cured. It's been in the old humidor for about 6 months. It don't smell like boop, but it definitely smells like a campfire
It's about to smell.
or
It's about to smell like we're sitting
a
around.
real hot fireplace.
It's about to smell like we're sitting in the woods around a smoky fire. I can say that right now. That thing is
I just hope
loaded with campfire
Fire,
smell.
with firewood.
That's what it smells like.
I'm just hoping I can get through it because, like I said, it's smelling strong.
Just want to say Happy Father's Day to both of y'all.
What?
So I just want to say Happy Father's Day to both of y'all.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
I can never get this stupid mouse back over.
You just go straight down.
That's what I try. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, you just have to go straight down. All right. I also got a My Father La Leotard, is the going joke. But I forget the actual name of it. It's the La Leotard or something like that. It's the new cigar they dropped this year. So last year, My Father had abundant success with the My Father Blue. And so this year, they wanted to do another follow-up to that one. And so they did the La Leotard. I don't know exactly how it's pronounced. I don't have it in front of me. Everybody kind of jokes that they're going to call it the La Leotard. But I don't know why they didn't call it the My Father Red. It's got a red band, but I got that one queued up for tomorrow for Father's Day. I picked it up about 3 weeks ago, I think it was, at the cigar shop. They had them.
Is the blue what you got at the Total Wine place last year?
Yeah.
Oh,
I still
okay.
have a blue resting in the humidor. I'd still like to hopefully go snag a couple more blues before they sell out up there because that is a great cigar. But if you're partaking in the cigar festivities for the evening, drop a comment on what you have lighted up for the show tonight. And we'll,
What you have lighted up.
yeah, what you have lighted up, my improper English.
So does it taste like a campfire?
I'm not real sure. I'll get back to you on that one.
Did you let your wife know that you were live?
I did.
You told her what time we were going live, so
I just sent her a text too, told her we were. I don't see her in here, so she could possibly be texting.
did you click on our cigar pictures so that way
No, because I couldn't get it over. But now I can.
she'll The producer will throw them up momentarily so you can see the cigars for the night.
Is Dale's uploaded too?
Should be.
Both of them are. So as you can see popping
That's
on
what
the screen
he's smoking.
is the My Father number 5. It's a pretty highly rated smoke, so I'm looking forward to getting through this.
Really, you gonna put mine
This
behind
one?
his so people
Sorry,
can't see it?
I just fixed it.
Jeez.
I was
And then
trying
of
to
course
move it.
this is the what's it called? The Kentucky Fire Cured?
Yeah,
The
It's
fire
real
cured.
fire cured now.
it definitely.
Well, I think they actually I think the process
It actually tastes like a piece of firewood.
I think the process involves either it's
Tree.
either it's in it's either in like a atmosphere that has a fire to cure it, or they store them in wood that's been burnt to cure them. I'm not exactly sure. I have to look it up and see. Be interesting to see.
I mean,
but-
with the name fire cured, it's got to be something along those lines.
All right. I guess we'll just want to dive into this Florida stories. I'm gonna pop up our Florida headline thing up there.
Oh, there she is,
There, who is what?
your wife.
Oh, did she comment?
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't popped up yet. Oh, there it is.
Who's it?
A little bougie.
Oh,
All right, let me get my.
yeah. So before you hit that, yeah, the whole come over thing. So I woke up. I was like, it's Father's Day tomorrow, and of course y'all know I go to bed at like 5 o'clock in the evening on the days where before
So
I
what
gotta go
time
to
do
work.
you what time do you wake up? Because
I wake
like,
up
I've
at,
I've
I
noticed-
wake up at 1.
okay, because I've noticed like I'll send you stuff at like 8 o'clock,
Yep.
and you
I
don't
ain't
see
seen
it, and then like I'll look and like you're responding at like weird times. So I didn't know if you were just happened
Yeah.
to wake up at like in the middle of the night, or if you were actually waking up at that time.
Yeah, no, I'm usually in bed around 5, trying to no later than 5:30, but then I get up at 1, and I'm usually rolling out of the house by 1:30, 1:40, because I got an hour drive to work, and then I got a 3-hour drive out toward the farm, so I have to load. So yeah, but anyway, yeah. So I woke up and
She's making fun of you because
Yeah,
you
she
lived in
is.
Florida.
she's been doing that crap all day. But yeah, so I go do my bathroom business, morning bathroom business, and some yeah. I don't think it was that. I think I just had to go take a leak. But so yeah, so I walk in front of the mirror and I'm just sitting going, "Yep, Father's Day tomorrow. Gotta go to bed early." You know, and I always grab my brush and run it through my hair and my beard and all that. I'm running through my hair and I was like, I know she doesn't like this. So I do the whole part on the side, comb it over or brush it over, and walk in the living room. I do my thing, you know, my morning routine, taking my BP meds and all that stuff. And I sit down and we're sitting there talking. I had been around her for at least a half hour at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And she said something about my hair, and I was like, "You like it?" And she was like, "Absolutely not." She said, "If you ever want to have sex again, you're gonna lose it." I said, "This is the hair, the way I styled my hair up until I was like 12 or 13 years old." She's like, "I don't like it." So yeah, that's the story behind that.
We got other people commenting in.
C. Dobie.
Oh, C. Dobie. He was calling you out.
This guy waking up. By the time the work is already done.
Must be nice to sleep in, Cupcake.
All right, so Florida story.
I'm trying to figure out how he's figuring the work's already done by 1 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know.
Whatever. What time are you getting up, Dobie?
Oh, maybe he's thinking 1 in the afternoon.
No, it's 1 in the morning. That's what time I get up. Half the world hasn't even rolled over to scratch their butt crack.
I'm doing good if I'm in bed by
What
1
time?
o'clock.
What time do you
in
get
the
to
morning.
your pickup?
About 6:30.
About 6:30. Yeah, so you're definitely beating everybody there.
Everybody where?
Like the roads are pretty empty by up there.
You would think, but no. I hit 290, dude, and I'm fighting traffic. Because after I get my fuel, do my pre-trips and all that stuff, I'm usually hitting 290 around 4 o'clock. And
I guess it's all the. I guess it's all those.
it's all the
CE
warehouses,
it's-
workers, and all that stuff.
Well, back in the day when I had my office job, a lot of the big managers and CEOs and stuff for my companies, they all lived up around Brenham and drove into Houston every day because
That's
they didn't want to
crazy.
live in the city. So
I mean, I could see that, but yeah, not something I want to do. Yet, anyway.
oh, he said he's put in 48 hours of work by 1 a.m.
Buddy.
Whatever. You can take that Anchorman bullshit somewhere else.
We're a little behind on reading Dobie's comments, so
I'm
Yeah.
seeing them. There you go.
You must be the foreman's son sleeping in like that. I am the fucking boss, buddy. I own my company. All right, go ahead
right.
with your Florida man
Florida
story.
stories. All right, go ahead.
I'm done with Dobie.
Go ahead and pull up that first one.
Oh.
This one I saw, and I
hold
was
on. You done moved the. Okay.
so. I saw this one and dropped the Florida off. The only in Florida,
I
it's
did.
gonna cover it off. So, I saw this one and I was like, really? And it says Florida man clocked at 90 miles per hour with 34 open White Claws in his car.
How is he
Jeez.
still alive? I'm just saying.
I've never had a White Claw. I mean, I see there are videos all over the place of them. I mean, is it like a beer?
Yeah, it's like a seltzer, like a alcohol seltzer.
Yeah, it's a
What the hell are these people turning into?
sugary drink. I'm sure.
I mean, it's good if you don't like beer. Like I don't like beer, really.
I don't know. I can't drink any of it, so it don't
Yeah.
matter. All right, the second story. I'm not gonna lie.
So hold on. What? I have questions. Like, did he drink
I
all
have
of?
questions.
Did he drink all of those White Claws and then he got pulled over?
So if I remember, I looked at the article on
Or
that
did
one,
he have them open getting ready to drink them?
and he was 3 times the legal limit.
Oh, okay.
So I'm guessing he consumed all 34.
Jeez,
And
3
what kind
times
of
the
time
legal limit.
frame, I don't know.
Well, if he was 3 times the legal limit, he probably chugged them all pretty quick.
But
How the hell can you not like throw up like that? Because it's like a seltzer. You know what I mean? So that's got
It's a lot of
yeah.
bubbles in the gut.
alcoholic. That's how.
Oh yeah, obviously. Maybe he just wanted to have a good time.
So this one I found today, and I think it ties in pretty good with the show. I'm gonna go ahead and read this. Bear with me. This is a full snapshot of the article. So this happened yesterday, I think, or sometime this week. Deputies in Lake County say they caught an 85-year-old man street racing, driving 110 miles an hour in a 45.
That would be my dad.
When deputies asked him about racing, the elderly driver denied it, saying he was out having a little ride in my favorite car. The driver of the second car, a red Corvette, was also arrested. Deputies say he was clocked doing 125. And the odd twist, both men were smoking cigars when they were pulled over.
Wasn't me.
I mean, they're just out having a good time. I mean,
Yeah.
that would be my dad.
I mean, the man's 85 years old. Give him a break.
Now, they didn't say how old the Corvette driver was, but
Was he 85 too? Maybe they just.
I don't know. But I thought it was hilarious that
I mean, you
that-
have your midlife crisis and you have your end of life crisis.
Yeah.
I thought it
He
was
just wanted to
hilarious
get a
that
last
they both
hurrah in.
Right?
that they both were smoking cigars while they were racing each other.
Sophistication.
That's
My only
funny.
question is, what kind of cigars were they smoking?
Right?
So one of them was a cigarillo. I know that. It was a small one, but they didn't have a picture of the other driver. So We'll never know, I guess. That was just the plot twist on that story. Was that it was two old men. One of them elderly, as they wanted to say. So
I
it just
mean-
shows you're never too old to have fun.
I mean,
That'd be like Grammy.
yeah.
Yeah. Put Grammy.
That
on
would
a-
be scary.
No, we don't want to put Grammy in a car.
No.
Not anymore.
She lost those driving privileges like what 10 years ago?
I don't think it's been that long.
7, 8.
Well,
Six,
she was
7
still.
maybe?
Yeah.
No, 'cause she was with us when she stopped driving. 'Cause she
6,
sold the-
7. Just for Dobie.
Ain't none.
Now you're gonna get him. You're gonna.
Here,
You
where's
just
Dobie?
triggered him. He's gonna
Where's Dobie?
comment.
He's coming back.
6, 7.
Where's James? He's probably sleeping. His wife on bed rest.
Yeah, I think the last time old Grammy was behind the wheel was when she got stuck up underneath that bridge and hit that pole.
She'll tell you that didn't happen. You talking about in the Lincoln, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we confronted her about
Yeah.
that. She said that never happened.
I mean,
She didn't hit anything. Somebody must have hit
I
her.
will say this: she's a very comical woman to be around. Most of my life.
And she's dead serious about everything.
Between all the things she's done, and like towards the end of her driving career, it was one of those things where we just every time she got back, we would just walk around the car and see
Just see if there's
what
a
did
new-
she hit.
Yep. New.
What
See
did
if she
she
had
hit?
new racing stripes.
Yep.
New damage.
And
from
none of it was
somebody
her
else
fault.
Exactly.
Different paint colors anywhere on the car.
That's why I said different racing stripes, different sponsors. See if she was out there Dale Earnhardt and anybody.
Robin's racing.
That's right. If you ain't rubbing, you're racing. I don't know what to do with my hands. Gotta love you some Ricky Bobby. If you don't like Ricky Bobby, you can go to hell.
You know speaking of that, they're doing a 20th anniversary and bringing that back in the movie theaters.
They need to just make another one.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they're both older.
Yeah.
How long ago did that come out?
20 years.
They're
It's
so
been 20 years since Ricky Bobby has been out?
Yeah,
Since
because they're
Talladega Nights
yeah,
has been out?
because I was looking at movie theater times, and they're doing a 20th anniversary of that and bringing it back into the theaters.
This
Wow.
is the thing now. Like they're bringing back all these old movies. So like in August, they're bringing back the original Fast and the Furious.
Caden,
To
we're gonna
theaters.
take Caden to that one.
And then what was it? Last month they brought Top Gun,
Yep.
the original Top Gun, back to the theaters, and you could watch either film.
Yeah.
That's because Hollywood can't think of anything new to do.
Well, that's because what we were talking about last night. It's got to be boring being an actor now because everything is done behind in a
Green
studio
screen, yeah.
with a green screen behind them. There's no more.
Unless you're
Action.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's the only one that does his own stunts still anymore.
Yeah, and then Jackie Chan used to be.
yeah. Jackie Chan always.
I think
But
he's just
he's
gotten
pretty
older.
old.
Yeah.
He's gotten older. I think he's in his 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like
I don't
that.
think he can do half the stuff he was able to do before.
Yeah.
I did see that we got Austin Powers. Was it 4 confirmed?
Oh, I didn't know that.
So that commercial I saw the other day was real?
Yeah.
I thought that was like a spoof or something that
Yeah,
they all
apparently-
got.
I don't know if it
Apparently
is.
not.
If it is a spoof, it's a really good one because it's blowing up on like everything.
Where-
I've seen it like through lots of different kind of,
I say when it popped up on the TV, I remember seeing Michael Myers. I was like,
and he's gotten old.
he has. But I was sitting there, I was looking
I
at
don't
it,
know
and I was
who's
like,
gonna be making him Randy anymore. Who he's gonna be making Randy anymore with all that gray hair? They're gonna
But-
have to dye his hair for the movie.
Yeah.
But with, what's the other younger guy's name? Was his name
Oh, I never
Seth-
remember
Seth
his.
Green?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh yes,
Is
yes,
it
yes.
Seth Green? I was like, well,
Wasn't
maybe.
wasn't that Dr. Evil's son or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was sitting there thinking, okay, maybe it's just a commercial for one of the older movies. But when I saw Seth's, when they did his shot, I saw all the gray in his beard and stuff, and I was like, Well, this ain't right. This isn't an old commercial. What the? Okay. And then the older woman,
It's been a long
I
time since
can't
I've watched
remember
those
what
movies.
her character was, and she did it, "Ah!" But she was all wrinkly. I was like, what the hell's going on? So they're coming out with another.
I wonder if they're gonna bring back what's her face, Elizabeth Hurley or whatever,
Oh,
No,
because she hasn't been in anything in a long time.
yeah.
now the little person that was in it. Is
Mini
he
Me.
still? Is he? Yeah. Is he
I
still
think he
alive? Or
passed
did he
away.
pass?
Yeah,
He
Mini
did.
Me.
He did pass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he did.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
could be wrong.
Let me look it up.
Producer will look that up while we're talking. So yeah, I asked you earlier what we were going to talk about. You said we're going to wing it, and I said no, we're not.
Well, I had an idea. I thought we would get kind of sentimental or something for Father's Day and like share like our best like father's memories or whatever. But you
Okay.
wanted to go a different route.
What's
Yes, back in 2018.
he did pass?
He did, yeah.
Okay, I thought he did.
Yeah. You know, he was only 2'8".
2'8".
That's
2
why
foot
they
eight.
call him little people.
Yep.
So he was shorter than Kid Rock's sidekick, who was 3'9" with a 10-foot.
Oh yeah, Lord. So totally lost my train of thought.
So we
What
could
was
either
that
we
saying?
could either we can either pull up a good father's memory, or
Where-
we can dive straight into what.
Where are we standing on time? What are we looking at right this
You have to
second?
go to the other tab.
Hold on, I have y'all up on my phone too.
The other tab will show you.
Oh, we're at 30 minutes, so you got 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You said what sentimental memory?
Just something, a good memory that you have with your dad.
Oh, with my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or if you don't
Wow.
want to go with your dad, you can go with a good memory you have with you and your kid. I figured I would go to my dad because Father's Day. And of
Let's put
course-
it to you this way, yeah. You start crying and make me cry, I'm gonna beat
No,
the
that's
shit
not-
out of you. I'm gonna beat the shit out of
No,
you when
my-
this is all over.
Mine's not
But then again, I may just start beating the shit out of you to get more viewers. You know that
Mine's not a-
clickbait, rage bait
Right.
shit.
No, mine's not a cryy one. It's just one of my best memories that I remember from my childhood.
So you should
I
have
don't
told me
have a
this.
whole lot
you
of
should have
good
told me this
memories.
earlier because I didn't even. Wow. I'd have to think because he's been going since 2012.
Mine goes all the way back to when I was like 3.
Bougie said bunch of babies.
Bunch of babies. Yeah, well, it happens when you get older.
They start leaking more.
You had the best dad. I'm not going to disagree because I didn't know your dad. So
Yeah, I
But-
mean, I think
go
to
ahead, you
everybody,
hit-
I
you-
think to everybody, their dad's the best. I mean, it's just everybody's,
Depends,
you know.
but yes.
For me personally, I don't have a whole lot of good memories necessarily with my dad because he wasn't too active in my life, really.
Right.
He was there. He wasn't gone or absent. He was there. It's just he had other things that took precedence. So,
other priorities.
yeah, other priorities that didn't really involve necessarily doing a whole lot of stuff with me until I was a little bit older after my mom divorced him. And then I would see him on the weekends, and I was, in high school. That was more of where we did stuff. But for me, I think my all-time favorite memory that I can remember, I was somewhere around 3-ish, something like that, 3.5.
You can remember when you were 3?
I remember this one.
It's weird because I've talked to people they can remember stuff when they're 2. And I'm like,
I call bullshit.
that's crazy.
I
do good remember.
I guess it was just because of the situation that day.
Right.
It just was burned into me. And so I've always remembered that. And I don't remember the exact setting. I don't remember what the airport was. I don't remember if it was Clark International or another public international airport in the Philippines. But me and my mom we were coming back to the Philippines from leave, and we landed at the airport as civilians. And after we landed, during the time we landed, whatever it was, the time frame that we were in the airport, there was a major coup going on in the Philippines. And the people trying to overthrow the government ended up taking over the airport. And they were essentially holding everybody hostage in the airport. And so my dad, who was stationed at the naval base, I don't think we weren't at Clark because that's where he was stationed, Subic Bay. But he was, VC-5 was his crew, and when he got word that we had landed and there was a coup, and they basically shut down anybody being able to leave. The people were not, like I said, they were holding everybody hostage. So he went to his uppers and told them the situation, and they ended up getting a CH-53 and got some, I believe it was SEAL teams. I think they had a SEAL team on base that...
They didn't have SEAL teams back then. They had walrus teams.
It was either the SEALs or it was a Marine group. One of the two. I don't remember exactly. But they told them because it was an active, basically, government overthrow, and we were American citizens stuck in there, they sent this CH-53 to land on the tarmac at this airport, and these dudes come busting into the airport, grabbed me and my mom, took us out to the helicopter, and I don't remember that part. I remember the part of getting on the helicopter, and the bay doors were open, and they put us on and they told us to sit down. And I sat kind of close to the open door, and I remember as they were getting ready to take off, I remember them mounting a 50 cal at the door that I was sitting at.
I get to shoot.
And I remember.
So this is where the love started.
And so I remember looking over and I could see the ground. And then the next thing I remember, I look over and we are airborne and flying away. And at this time, they've got gunners in every single bay that's open to protect us from the coup fighters if they were to try to engage us or whatever.
Did you say the Foo Fighters?
Coup.
Oh, coup. That's totally different.
Yeah, the coup fighters.
I've got another confession.
Whoever that little group that was trying to overthrow the government at the time. And
the little Filipino Manese.
And where it ties in with my dad is
I was going to say, where was he at in all
we
this?
finally land at his base right outside of his hangar, and they take the guns down and they'd say, okay, y'all can get off. And I remember I got out of that helicopter and I just took off running to my dad, and I had Pop-Tarts in my hand, and I am running as fast as a kid could run at 3.5 years old. And right before I got to him,
You did not fall and smash your Pop-Tarts.
I hit like a drain grate and I slipped.
And lost the
And
Pop-Tarts.
I went airborne, but from what I gather, he caught me before I hit the ground.
Mm-hmm.
That dad superhero shit.
But the Pop-Tarts
But
didn't make it.
I did not lose my Pop-Tarts.
That's kind of damn like a redneck falling
Right.
off of something and saving the beard.
I put a death grip on my package of Pop-Tarts, and I did not lose them.
3 years old, I could believe it. Save the Pop-Tarts. Let me hit my face. I don't care. I'm saving the Pop. What flavor were they?
Oh, they were probably like cherry or something like
Oh,
that.
I
That
was
was
gonna
my.
say-
When I was a kid, cherry was my favorite one.
I was gonna say if they were strawberry, you could have let that shit went right down the drain.
No, cherry was cherry still. cherry and brown sugar are my two go-tos if I'm going to Pop-Tarts.
I prefer the brown sugar over the cherry, and I'm a cherryaholic. That's exactly what this is. That's all cherry.
But yeah, that was the one memory from my childhood that's just always been ingrained in my head.
I'm not telling one because, yeah, I can't top that. How the fuck you follow that? Helicopter 50 cows, Pop-Tarts Death Grip, drainage great.
I don't know.
My dad had a bike. I got to ride on it with him when I was little.
Like a
remember how-
motorcycle?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he had a Honda 750 something or other.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember it was like gold and red and a brownish whatever, and his helmet was matched the paint on the bike. And
So is that what was that the thing that got you into motorcycles?
yes, that and he got me a dirt bike when I was 11.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I remember the first time on the dirt bike, he was like, he was hauling a telephone pole down our dirt road,
Mm-hmm.
and he had it. I think it was connected to a chain on the back of the pickup or whatever, and he's pulling it, and he's like, "Don't follow too close." I didn't listen. I was 11. I'm probably literally that far away from the end of the telephone pole. My dad's, of course, watching in his
Mhm.
mirror. He sees I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yep.
He slams on the brakes. What happens when he slams on the brakes? That pole stops moving.
Mm-hmm.
What was I doing? I was moving. My front tire hit that pole, and the bike just went boop. It fell over on its side. He got out of the truck and he goes, "Go put it up." I was like, "Why?" I just fell over. He goes, "No, I told you to stay back, and you didn't listen. So now you get to go put it up."
Yep.
But yeah, riding his motorcycle with him, that was probably one of my favorite memories. I told you I couldn't top it. That's it. That's the end of that story.
You got one, K Mama? Even though you're
I'm
not
sure
a
it-
dad, you
I'm
can
sure it-
still participate.
I'm sure it probably involves racing somewhere.
Yep. Definitely, like, the memories that stick out the most is definitely like racing, but not like on the track. Like, I'm talking like street racing. Like, this is when Rankin Road,
Arm
Was-
drop races.
yeah. And especially like when you're kids, especially when the cops show up and you have to scramble. Yeah. That was my childhood.
How long did Rankin Road continue? Because I left in '88, and I know they were still racing there
They
then.
were still Rankin was still a thing when I was in high school in the
So
early 2000s.
Yeah, it was like, I mean, like
Maybe
I was like
mid
90s.
2000s.
I mean, it was like late 90s when we were still doing that. And then
I
there were some other places in Houston called,
I think-
there was one called Moonlight Hill or Moonlight Trail or something. And then there was another one where most of it, but Rankin was still, I mean, they would like shut off that. This was before, it's still pretty the same, but they started putting businesses over there.
Yeah.
And so that's when they started kind of,
Yeah, I want to say
cracking down on
I
that
want to say
stuff.
it was probably about the mid 2000s, 2005, 6, 7 time frame that everybody kind of
yeah.
stopped.
Well, that's when they started building all those warehouses over there, and then
Yeah.
they put businesses with cameras, and cameras
No, I
started
mean-
I
being
would say
a
back
thing.
in the '80s, there
You still
wasn't
you
shit
still go
there.
over to Rankin Road though,
Yeah,
and people still it's probably just out of nostalgic
Nostalgia.
reasons.
yeah,
People they're still
I'll
they're
say-
still pulling up in there and doing burnouts in the burnout boxes.
yeah.
I was gonna say hell
'Cause
with
it's
that. There's too
still-
many cops nowadays.
still
Back in the
peppered.
'80s, because I know we would go. I know there were some that would start out at Rankin
Yeah.
and end up somewhere else when the cops showed up. We
Yeah.
always started out at the Beltway before the Beltway was ever
Right.
the Beltway.
Yeah.
It was just a huge mound of dirt going down the center,
Yeah.
and we would actually drive what's now the feeder roads, and that's what we would race on. We'd
Yeah.
get off 45, we'd come up, make the U-turn, and when you made that U-turn, now coming up, like I said, you had big mounds of dirt.
Yeah.
You couldn't see everybody on the other side,
Yeah.
but as soon as you made that turn,
Yeah.
your starting line was there, and just people lined up on both sides.
Yeah. And I mean, like, there was like the amount of money that I saw when I was a kid, like these street races, is insane. Like, you wouldn't think that the money flowing around would, tens of thousands of dollars on races. And it was just kind of crazy. And then,
And
like,
titles, people putting their titles
Yeah.
on the line.
and
Yeah.
then,
It's definitely evolved.
yeah.
I mean,
I used to race a Toyota Corolla there.
nowadays,
Just for shit and giggles.
nowadays,
And then-
in the big
Yeah.
cities like out here, there isn't a whole like underground network of
Yeah.
of street racing on little back roads like that.
Yeah.
But
Here they
everyone,
just-
well-
everyone
here they-
kind of knew everyone too, and so it was a lot of
Yeah.
it was grudge racing, and they still, and that's why they do. What's that track that Dad goes to now? They do like grudge matches.
No, there's a few.
There's a few.
I know, like HMP or
Yeah.
whatever. Is it H? No, not HMP. HMP was
That was
Aren't-
Baytown, wasn't it?
No, HMP's the one.
okay.
over there off
HMP is the
Beltway.
one off the Beltway.
Yeah,
They do grudge weekends.
yeah,
They're an 8th mile track, and then there's your dad goes to some of those.
yeah.
But like down here, everybody just goes out and roll races on the freeway.
Yeah.
If I had the money,
Now, street racing is still big in small towns
yes,
because they're small,
yeah,
and you can find plenty of back roads to go
Mhm.
line up and do that stuff. But in the big cities, you got too many cops and stuff, so you can't go shut down
if
a
I
road
had,
That's what I
with,
was getting ready
with
to
100
say.
cars and
Yeah.
race.
When we were on the Beltway, 9 times out of 10, you'd have somebody at the very end.
mm-hmm,
I don't know if they had a scanner or what they had,
mm-hmm,
but you'd see somebody just sit there flashing their lights,
mm-hmm.
or you'd have somebody hauling ass up the track, going cops, 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 and
Yeah.
we'd be gone before HPDs show up.
So we had scanners. People, like, there was people that had scanners and they'd be listening for everything, and then we had lookouts and stuff like too. But even
That's
like,
right. We were the original Fast and
yeah,
the Furious.
yes,
You
exactly.
bring anything you had out to the track. I mean, I had a 77 Impala. Ended up racing a buddy of mine that had a 65 Chevy Stepside.
Yeah,
65 or 68, I can't remember. May have
Yeah.
been a 68. But yeah, I remember sitting there doing a burnout in my 4-door Impala. And some dude on the side was like, "You need to take Mama's car back
Yeah.
home before she gets mad." I said, "I'm fixing to show you Mama's car." I beat my buddy's pickup by 2 car lengths.
mm-hmm.
And of course, by the time I crossed the finish line, I looked back and he was nowhere to be seen.
Yeah,
I went and found him. I was like, "What the hell, dude?" He goes, "Oh, something happened to my."
mm-hmm.
No, you got your ass handed to you is what you did. My little 305 with
Yeah,
the air cleaner lid flipped upside down so that I could get that.
yeah. But I think like the
It was
fondest,
fun.
yeah, the fondest memory. I think in my mind, like, not just like street racing or on the track, is I guess like at a young age, like, you know, my dad, so he's like very charismatic, and you know what I mean? So everyone knows him. And so like as a kid, when you're like, yeah, that's my dad. You know, they tell you like, oh, that's cool. You know, just, he's kind of like the top dog in street racing world in Houston. He was.
Right.
Yeah,
and then
and then he took it to
Yeah,
the
and
pro mod
then he
level.
took it to the pro mod level. So when you're sitting there at an NHRA track, and John Force is down the way when he was at the hype of, I mean, the top of his career, and just being able to like be a part of that as a kid was really cool to see. So
Shit, the Force family's still the
still,
shit.
and that was
Yeah, I think
It's
what,
now
all
it's now
his.
Yeah.
gone down to his
I would
daughters.
say all his
Yeah.
daughters race, don't they?
He's
Yeah.
retired. That last wreck he had, was it like a year and a half, 2 years ago?
I
That
was
one.
gonna say he should be at least 6
That one.
6 days old.
That
than
one
dirt.
pretty much forced him into retirement.
yeah.
Unfortunately.
And then I think if my dad's like, because he was like, he taught me how to race, but I don't think he ever really, like, we never really got into it because he wanted us to race, and he was gearing us in that direction. And so like he would teach us, like, and that was just like growing up, just teaching, just being out there whenever he was building engines and like doing all those things. Like I remember that. And there was a certain time in middle school that I knew more about engines than a lot of the dudes. You know, they would be trying to like talk to us, and I look at them and be like, that ain't right.
You doing that all wrong.
Yeah. just teenage boys think they know stuff, and then
The
I'd say
cadence.
something. Yeah, the cadence. Then I'd say something. They'd look at me and be like, "Yeah, my dad taught me," So, but yeah,
That's funny.
So I guess now that we got the Father's Day stories out,
What
now
are
we
you
wanna-
scared of?
now we want to go into the dad confessions. Things that dads are scared of. And if there's any dads in the watching right now,
If there's anybody watching,
drop a comment below and let's just see, what are your actual fears? So do you want to start or you
What
want me
was
to
the
start?
comment that just popped up and went down?
Oh, it was Little Bougie. The best peepaw for Father's Day learned how to make a balloon bow for a gender reveal. Kudos to you, baby.
I did. I lost the first one. It flatlined on me. It said boom. But yeah, I made my first balloon animal bow.
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty
Course-
decent.
Of course, Taylor's sister looks at me and goes, "Nobody would hire you. You took so damn long." Well, it took me an hour.
But you got it
But
done.
you know where I learned how to do that?
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yep.
I'm sitting there watching the video, twisting, turning, going.
You don't need school
that don't
anymore.
look.
Yeah.
In
No,
between
you find
Google
everything on
and, between
freaking-
you Google and YouTube, you can figure out how to do
And
just
chat-
about anything.
And AI now.
yeah.
AI. That's just crazy.
Fears.
So how do you want to do it?
You can go
I
first.
got 3. I thought of another one.
Okay, you can go first. We'll do one at a time,
One at
and
a
we'll
time.
see where we're at with time.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can go first. Throw,
So-
throw your first one out there.
My first one is roller coasters. I don't do roller coasters.
Ever.
Nope.
And you
And
know
pe-
whose
all
fault
the,
it is?
All the times.
Yeah,
y'all-
and you know whose fault it is?
Hold on. All the times y'all go to Six Flags and stuff, you don't get on roller
He
coasters?
does not.
So what do you ri- you go on the kiddie rides and
I
the
watch
bumper
I watch
cars
the
and-
kids while everybody else goes and does their stuff.
Or he watches the stuff when we all go.
But to be fair, Mama back there, she
I'm
sits
not-
with me.
I'm not as big in
I'll
roller
do- I'll
coasters
do-
like I used to.
I'll do like the virtual, the virtual small little like indoor water.
The kid roller coasters.
Yeah, the kid ones. Like I'll do some of those.
But to be fair, I still get on some. He gets on
None.
none that actually do anything.
and you know whose fault that is?
I'm gonna either say my wife's or your mother's.
A little bougie's fault.
There we go.
Because when I was like 10, 12 years, 10, 8, 10 years old, something like that,
She took
went
you
to
on a monstrous.
we
one-
went
a
to
monstrous
Six
one.
Flags, and she told me, "Look, just get on this." I forget what it was. It was the red. She'll probably comment. She'll remember it. It was the red one at Six Flags Astroworld, and she said it's not that bad. I got on that thing, and I spent the entire ride trying to get as
Off.
low in that car as I possibly could.
Red
And ever
one,
since
guys.
then, I have not gotten on another roller coaster.
The red one. Which one was the
That's
red
what I
one?
was trying to think. I haven't
I-
been there
no,
since
I-
the '80s, but
Because
I don't remember a red
I
one.
don't
I used to
remember what it
ride
was
the
called.
I
wooden one.
remember Grease Lightning,
Yes, I
the
remember
white one that beat the shit out of it. What?
Yep.
The hurricane or cyclone? Or,
the typhoon. No, not typhoon.
No, the
Sorry.
big white.
Oh,
wooden-
that was
Oh,
the
that's the one.
Texas
Cyclone.
Texas Cyclone.
I hated
used to-
that one. It beat the hell out of
It
me.
did. I used to ride that one, and it was rough.
See, roller coasters. I was all about roller coasters
No,
until I started getting motion sickness.
what'd she say?
She said that's because I'm the best aunt ever.
She just ruined everything for you.
But
I
see,
mean,
when
she-
somebody asks me why I don't do roller coasters,
Do you say because of my aunt?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, he does.
I'll tell you exactly why. It's just real simple. You know that feeling you get that you're about to die? Yeah. If you don't ride a roller coaster, you don't feel like you're about to die. When my feet are on the ground, I don't feel like I'm going to die like when I'm up there getting ready to flip upside down or something.
I've gotten to where I don't like to go upside down anymore, so I won't ride roller coasters. That
I want to say the last roller coaster I was on,
Not to mention all these damn roller coasters that people are getting stuck on these days.
or flying off of. I
Yo.
want to say the last time I was on a roller coaster is when I flew your aunt, my wife, to Florida, and we went to Universal, I think. Because when we went to Tennessee to Dollywood, I didn't do that one, I think, because I was already having issues with motion sickness and all that stuff, so I ended up not not going on that one.
But yeah, that's I don't do roller coasters. I'm happy with my feet on the ground. So,
I can see that.
how about you? What's your first one?
My first one would be heights.
Heights.
I'm terrified of heights.
And there's a lot of people. That's
And it's not roller coasters. It's just heights in general. And I tried to overcome this fear years ago, back in the 90s. Early mid 90s. By trying to learning how to rappel.
sounds like a great way to get over your fear of heights.
I figured, if I could get to where I could do that, I'd be good. So yeah, I got a buddy of mine who's since passed, but he took me to like 3 or 4 different levels of rock faces and stuff, and
Like, was this indoors or was
no,
this
it was
actual?
it was outdoors,
It was actual rock.
actual rock cliffs. You hit the ground, you hit dirt, and whatever else was laying there. But so he took me like 3 or 4 different heights, and
What do these heights range from?
I want to say like probably started out at about
Because like for me,
6 feet.
I don't think like a fear of heights really kicks in until you get to like, for me at least, like you get up into that 20 to 30 foot range,
No, mine was definitely
and it depends upon the situation too. Like,
no, mine's definitely when I get so high, or when I get high enough to where I know I can get hurt if I fall, I'm afraid of it. Terrified. Which is weird because when I lived in Atascocita, we used to go out Lake Houston, climb the power poles or whatever that have the big X's with the ties going across.
yeah,
We used to climb up those and jump off into the water. But that wasn't a problem. I guess because I knew I really wasn't going to get hurt. But yeah, so I started out about 5-6 feet or something. Did that one just fine. So he found another one that was probably 7 foot or whatever, with like maybe had a 2.5, 3 foot rock face, and then it opened up, so you'd have to just kind of free fall or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what they call it, down to the ground from there. Did that one just
the
fine.
rappel part.
Yeah. Did that one just fine. Went up a little bit higher. Did that one just fine. He was like, all right, he said, I'll take you one. I'm about 12, 15 foot off the ground. Get everything hooked up, get the harness hooked up and all that stuff. And, he was like, okay, plant your feet like I showed you. Lean back, get in a seated position, and start going down like you did on the other ones. So I'm up higher. I got my back to the wind. I'm looking over. My heart starts racing. So, right off the bat, I'm getting nervous. So he's like, just take a breath, just walk backwards, and then just kind of drop into a seated position. As I walk back, got my feet on the edge, and as I'm leaning back to get in my seated position, my right foot slips. When my right foot slips, he says, grab your brake, which is basically the rope hanging by your ass. So I grabbed that. That threw me sideways. So when I went sideways, I just freaked out. And I put my hands out trying to grab the rock, and all I heard was bzzz! And next thing I know, I was on the ground. I'm just laying there. And my ears, they felt hot. Felt like shit was running out of them. I'm like, I'm dying. I'm just laying here. I'm going to die. I open my eyes, and he's literally got his face in my face going, are you okay? I was like, why are you yelling at me? So yeah, that was the last time I ever tried to go rappelling. After that, now I've got a job where I got to get on a trailer that's 12 foot in the air every day, no harness. I got to climb a ladder, walk around up there, open this, open that, close this. Yeah, I'm scared shitless every time I go up there. But
I mean, I'm not
I've
gonna
had
lie.
a couple close calls.
Sometimes, like when I'm sitting up in the stand, yeah, especially now because it's been out there for like 4 years, 5 years.
And you hear a creak.
Oh no, it's been out
longer
there
than that.
7, 8 years. And I'm sitting in it, and I'm like, is tonight the night that something
gonna
gives way?
collapse.
Because I think I built it 8 foot off the ground. So hopefully, if it ever does come to that, like it'll be a slow fall and not just like a snap into the ground. But I mean, it's held up really well. Most of the wood that supports it is all covered by the stand itself, and the plywood. I got lucky. I guess I got some really good treated wood on it because it really hasn't weathered very much.
I mean, you think, hell, at my heaviest 335, and you weigh what, $175, 200 pounds, something
Nah,
like that.
like 225.
225.
at the tops.
So you got 500
And we've had me, you, Caleb, and Caden
and
all up
Caden
in there. I
all
mean,
up
we've
there,
had
close to 1,000 pounds.
at
800 pounds,
least
roughly.
700.
And it's held, yeah, it doesn't even wiggle, doesn't creak, doesn't crack, nothing.
No,
It's definitely solid.
and it's completely. And for reference, it's not a sealed stand.
Although it's open.
I built.
If it starts falling, you're going to jump or go
yeah,
down with.
I built. It's a platform, 8 foot off the ground with handrails all the way around
And an open ladder.
and an open ladder. So, yeah, it's not like one of these nice stands that you got.
It's not the nice
Doors.
bougie stands
You
with
got
windows.
doors and roofs
with
and all that
windows.
stuff to keep you out of the weather. No, you
Yeah.
were 100% exposed to whatever weather and everything in it, wind, all that fun stuff.
Squirrels in branches
But I mean, it was.
or on branches.
I mean, I think it was what, about a year and a half ago. I tied it to. Wasn't it me and you that day? We went up
What?
there and we had to we yanked it around and turned it sideways to re-angle it towards the feeder.
Yes.
And I mean, like nothing came loose on it.
Yeah, and it was shortly after that had that squirrel come and give me attitude. I turn around, he's sitting there looking at me all.
And
You want some of this?
what's funny is you brought this topic up,
Scared the crap out of me.
and you said you wanted to talk about your fear of heights.
Hmm.
Then I was on Facebook,
I get nervous every time I go up and down that damn ladder.
and I was scrolling. I was watching shorts,
Hmm.
and one of the shorts that popped up was 3 dudes changing out the light bulb on one of those like 2,000-foot
Oh, the towers.
towers.
Yeah, no, that's a job I could not have.
Yeah,
Nah.
yeah, that's. But see, you know what's funny? Every time I see one of those videos, I think, why don't these dudes just train themselves to be base jumpers and just jump off of it and parachute down?
Instead
Because
of,
they're high enough up, they can do that.
yeah,
Instead of spending, I don't know how long it takes. I could only imagine how long it takes somebody
to climb
to
up
climb
on.
a ladder that's
I think I've
1,500,
heard,
2,000 feet.
I think I heard back in the day it took them.
It's got to be almost an
Hours.
all-day job to go
Yeah.
up and down.
I want to say they got there
Because they've got
at
to.
some point in the morning. They didn't get back to the ground until sometime.
Because
that
I've seen
evening.
videos where they have like multiple, like, safety harnesses,
Right.
and so like they'll hook one, they go up a few steps, hook this one, unhook this one, go up a few steps, and they're
Yeah.
just crab walking it all the way up.
Yeah, I want to say I've either heard or read or something that it's like an all day thing. They go up, start early in the morning, like before daylight, and they're not down until sorry, they're not down until sometime that evening or night.
Being my
It's
luck,
dark when they go up and it's dark when they come down.
being my luck, I'd get all the way up there and I'd get a cramp.
But I've heard it's a damn good paying gig.
Yeah, I remember, I don't know if it's true, but I remember somebody saying like just to change out one light bulb, like they can pay up to like $60,000 or $70,000.
Yeah. And you ain't got
Is
to
it
do
true? Who knows? But
And I think I've read that you don't have. They only have to do it usually once a year, something like that.
yeah, I guess they do it proactively just to make sure
Yeah,
they
make
have.
sure it doesn't go out.
Yeah, because it's such a safety concern for aircraft and stuff. All right. So now we'll go to my second one.
Yeah.
My second one would be drowning.
Drowning.
Yep. Drowning, however you want to say it. And that's only because like
I've come
I've
that
never
close.
I've never had like that fear that was a possibility until it was actually about a year ago. We were at Crystal Beach swimming, and I had gone out about waist deep, mid chest deep,
Right.
and the waves were all of a sudden like kicked up on me, and they were to the point to where like when I would jump to ride the wave, like it was going over my head. I couldn't jump high
So
enough.
this was fairly recent.
Yeah. And luckily, Caden was next, like within 10 feet of me or so on a boogie board. And as soon as, like, after like the third or fourth time, like, I just felt like I was getting exhausted trying to jump, because I was trying to jump in. And as I would jump towards the shore, every wave that I would go up, like, I would go out. And when I would come down, I was getting deeper and deeper.
Oh, okay.
And
Damn.
so I yelled for Caden to get over as fast as he could, and as soon as he got there, I grabbed onto the boogie board, and then we just kind of started paddling and riding the waves in. But yeah, that was kind of terrifying. Because like if he wouldn't have been there, yep, I would have become one with the ocean. They would have found me. They would have found me a couple miles down the beach, floating.
Yeah, I kind of had an experience like that. I wasn't at the beach. I was in a pool. But I was...
The ocean is dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, people... You get a whole different respect for it when you have something like that happen.
Yep.
And
see,
a lot of people go on vacation who don't live around the beach, and they end up drowning because they don't understand what to do in panic situations.
Yeah. Like when the rip current grabs you and all that. Yeah, that shit's real.
Now, I probably wouldn't have gone out there if Caden wouldn't have been right there with me. Within a few feet, within the 10 feet of me, because I normally don't go out, but I won't go out somewhere that's too deep by myself.
Right.
Oh, great. Really?
Listen, Phoebe,
Spazoid.
where's Monica?
But yeah. And then you said yours was in a pool.
Mine was in a swimming pool. I was 13, I believe. We had just moved here. And I had told at the time I didn't know how to swim, and I had told everybody that was with me. It was two other guys and a girl. We were in our apartment complex, and I got on a tube, and I was like, I'm gonna go out to the deep end. Nobody get near me. I can't swim. So we're not gonna jack around, knock Dale off, and whatever. Well, of course, what does the chick do? She comes up underneath me. I didn't even see her. She came up underneath me and literally pushed me up and over. And like I said, it was probably about 10 foot deep. And yeah, I just like the movies, I went down, pushed off.
But you weren't coming up.
My head, well, no, I came on, I pushed off, came to the top, yelled help, went down again, kicking and screaming, and hit the bottom, pushed off, came back, yelled help. The third time I went down, I wasn't coming back up. I knew I wasn't coming back up. But about the time my feet hit the bottom, I felt somebody come up under me, push me up from my butt, and then they went away, and I started going down again. I was like, well, at 13, I was terrified. I knew I couldn't swim.
Yeah.
And then the hands came back, pushed me a little more. They'd disappear. And, of course, I'd start going back down. I'm in the 10-foot deep
Right.
section. Finally, I get to where I can grab the wall, pull myself up, coughing, hacking, spitting water out.
So the question is, was it like
The Sandlot.
the Sandlot? Did you have the hot lifeguard who was there, and you were
Wendy
gonna,
Peppercorn.
No,
and you were gonna try to
Wendy
smooch off a kiss off of her?
no, didn't have that happen. But the chick that pushed me off of it was the one that jumped in and saved me from drowning. Needless to say,
Well, that was nice.
needless to say, I was pissed when I got out
Oh,
of the
yeah.
pool. I basically looked at him until I was going home. I didn't want anything. I taught myself how to swim after that. And, I mean, when we used to have season passes to the
Splashdown.
Splash Town up there, the one thing I always did 3 or 4 times while we were there was go out to the wave pool, go to the deepest part of it, and just sit there and tread water the whole time.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that will never happen to me again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was my situation with almost drowning. Scared the shit out of me at 13.
So then, what's your second fear?
My second fear up there with heights would probably have to be snakes.
I'm right there with you.
I hate snakes. The only good snake is a dead snake.
Yep. Like,
And
I'm like almost
I'm
to this point,
screaming
like,
like a little bitch running. I don't care.
I don't even like to look at pictures of snakes.
See,
Like,
they
it
don't-
creep. Like, it,
Yeah.
like, it's that.
My mom's the same way. I mean, she'll beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Mom, look. No, we didn't play that shit when we were kids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like at the zoo and the reptile. I don't even like going in that building.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Caleb talked me into going to one in Austin.
Yeah.
I was like, just for you, son. I mean, I'm looking around.
Yeah.
See, snakes don't bother me unless if they scare me. Like
Well,
if
they
I
all
just
They
scare
all
me.
should
No.
scare you.
no, like I'm talking about like if I'm like reaching into something
Oh,
or,
yeah.
or like going and moving the lawnmower or something, and I'm like right there and there's a snake there. That's when it scares me.
Yeah.
But just coming across the snake doesn't scare me. But I know she had like, yeah, she's got a major fear. Like, so this is another story. Back in the Philippines, I remember I have it in here, and I've pulled it out, and it just makes her skin crawl.
Oh, yes.
And I've wanted to hang it up in here, but I know
Yeah.
if I do that, she'll never come in here.
Oh, let
No.
me put it to you this way. We went to the farm one time with a
Yeah.
couple. And I went to the bathroom. The male of this couple we went with put one in my bag.
Oh, no.
I come out and I don't remember which bag I had. I think it was the black Nike bag I used to take up all the time. Unzip, or no, it wasn't even zip. It was just pulled together.
Oh, okay.
I pulled it apart and it sat there. Took that in into the bedroom. I threw it at. He just laughed his ass off.
Like a
So-
real one or a fake one?
It was a fake one,
Oh.
but fucker looked real.
So back in the Philippines, I don't know where this guy came from, whatever, but this little Filipino guy wandered up into our yard one day and asked my dad. He was trying to make some money, and he was like, "Hey, if I think I forget exactly what it was. Either change or like $5. It was either like 50 cents or $5. But he was like, "Hey, I'll go kill you 2 snakes and skin them for you if you give me, $5 or whatever it was." And my dad was like, "Sure, I'll give you $5 or whatever it was." This dude went off into the coconut fields, which were right next to our house, and he came back with 2 20-foot long pythons that he killed.
Hell no.
Brought them back on the driveway, skinned them, and he ended up giving one of the snake skins away a long time ago, and I still have
Let's
the
see. I
other
think
one.
I've
and
I've seen pictures
it's
of it or
packed
something.
up. It's packed up in there. It's all folded up. It needs to be like restored because it's hard. It needs to be like remoisturized. But yeah, I've got an 18-foot bald python.
He
Have
pulls.
you ever been mowing
I
the yard?
get
Have you ever
so
been mowing the
fucking-
yard and
I took that thing out. I found it one day, and when I found it, I put it all out on the driveway, and I went inside and got her. Said, "Hey, come out here and check this out." She came outside. She saw it. She took off running right back into the house.
Hell no! It makes my skin crawl. Like when I see that. Ugh. No.
And somewhere in one of the photo albums, I'd have to dig around, but somewhere in one of the photo albums,
I've seen the photo.
there's the photo of when the guy was skinning them in our driveway.
I think I've seen seen those. I don't know what's wrong with my voice right now, but maybe it's all this fire cured. But yeah, so on the snake thing, I'm mowing the yard one day. I'm in the backyard mowing the yard.
This screen went black.
Huh?
Screen went black.
Are you
The
still
screen
black?
went black.
Yeah, you're still alive. It's just the screen's black.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, it sure did.
Go to the photo booth. Up here. It's on the second screen. I'm doing this upside down. Go ahead, keep on talking.
There it goes.
But yeah, I'm mowing the yard, mowing the grass in the backyard, and I can't remember which tree it was. If it was one of those, what are they, hibiscus trees or whatever that I guess it'd been your great grandfather had planted or whatever against the fence by the shed.
Yeah, something
Anyway.
like that.
So I'm mowing, I'm not paying attention, and I go beside the tree and up close enough to where the branches are like here, so I kind of do my head like that.
Yeah.
And as I come back, I got a snake right here.
Oh hell no.
So of course I take off running. Lawnmower stays there.
Still running.
No, it was one you let go of the
Oh,
handle and
okay,
it
okay.
shut off.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm standing probably from here to the kit, away from this snake in a tree, and I'm looking at it, and I'm realizing that it's straight from the head back about that far, and then the rest is like coiled.
Curled. Right.
But it's not moving. And I'm standing there 2-3 minutes just looking at it. I'm like, one of us is going to die.
Right.
I don't plan on it being me, so I get a little bit closer and I'm looking. Get a little bit closer and I'm looking a little closer. I'm like, what the hell? I walk up and I grab it. It's a freaking rubber snake.
Caleb.
I was like, I'll kill him. He was always trying to get me
Yes,
like that.
yeah.
Got to get dad.
Yeah.
I throw that son of a bitch across the yard. And I go in. I told her, I was like, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to freaking kill him. She goes, kill who? I was like, your son. She goes, for what? I was like, damn snake in the tree. I'm mowing the grass and it's right here. And she starts laughing her ass off. It wasn't Caleb that put it in the tree.
It was her.
It was her. And she didn't do it to scare me.
She just put it
She
there.
just happened to toss it up there one day
Oh, okay.
and forgot about it.
Yeah. Just happened to be
Just
perfect.
happened to be there when I mowed the grass next.
See, what's funny is when right after we moved out here, before we got our house out here,
Mm.
when we were still living with my mom, we were going to dinner or something one
Yeah.
night, and we walked out and we were walking to the truck, and we see like this. It had to be about 5 foot long,
Yeah.
black snake
Black snake.
going across in front of the truck, and I don't remember if we were both on the same side of the truck over by the tree or if it was just you, but this snake went over to the tree and then it climbed the tree
Yep.
Oh,
and
yeah. See,
disappeared.
that just freaks me the hell out.
I won't walk under fucking trees and on this property. Like it's like I typically go around it, and then if I remember, I'm like, oh fuck, don't make, because ever since then, because we didn't find the snake, we looked and looked inside that damn tree, and we couldn't find
I
that
shook
snake.
it and everything. I don't know where the hell it went. It must have gone all the way to the top and curled around a branch or something. But it was probably just a rat snake.
But
or
I had never
corn snake.
experienced a snake could climb a tree.
Oh yeah, they climb trees, walls.
Yeah.
Have you not seen the videos where people have like screen doors, and then their main door, if their screen door is open, the snake up in the corner of the screen door, and when the people come to unlock their main door or whatever, the snake will like strike at them,
No.
and they're like, "What the hell?"
But thank
Yeah.
you, thank you for that because I
Opening
leave
a
my
new
screen.
nightmare?
I leave my screen door open like.
Why? You live in the
it's
country.
it's
Why
a
would you
glass
leave
door
it? I don't care.
because I don't like to close my door.
I bet you start.
You're probably right. Well, I do in the summertime because of the heat.
I notice y'all stays cracked that
Well, because the dogs go in and out.
for now.
Yeah, you're right. New fear unlocked.
All right, so you got snakes. Do you have one real quick to throw in before we go to our last one? Or do you want to think about it while I go to my last one?
I'll think about it.
So my last one, I thought of it right before the show. And I was like, I've wired up this shed. I've connected it to my main breaker box.
It's been a nice show. I am not burning to death.
No, I've wired up this shed. I've connected it to the main power. James's house, when it got delivered, I actually did the power hookups from his box to the main power pole on it.
Get out now.
So normal electricity doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Oh, it does me. Dale doesn't mess with electricity.
Yeah, Kyle's done.
Too much bzz going on. Nope. Mm-mm.
Kyle's done a lot.
But for some reason, I have always been, like, in the back of my mind, I'm always terrified about lightning.
Oh yeah.
Like, whenever I'm, like, I'll go outside and I'll start, like, trying to take cool pictures of lightning. But in the back of my head, I'm like, is this going to be the day? I'm going to be sitting here trying to take a picture and I'm going to get freaking tagged by lightning.
See, it doesn't. I mean, I've been in my rig, driving through storms and lightning. I mean, I've watched it hit transformers probably from here to your house away from
Right.
me. Watched the transformer blow up.
Oh, we got a tree
I've
right there on the other side of the fence that we watched from our living room. It was like 10 o'clock at night and a storm blew through and it blew that tree up
Yep.
and it lit up our whole house, shook the whole house.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the closest we've had a lightning strike to the house. I mean, it was only like 100 yards away.
I mean, Arkansas.
Yeah.
I've been chased down I-30
Yeah.
by tornadoes.
Don't tell Caden.
Huh?
I said, don't tell Caden.
I mean, I couldn't see him, but I was listening to the radio and
Yeah.
the CBs. They're, it touched down here. It's moving this
Yeah.
way. And I was still going, that's behind me. just,
Just keep on.
just keep going.
Keep on trucking.
I remember getting to the truck stop, and I parked between two dry vans, which is basically big box trailers.
Yeah.
And it wasn't 15 minutes after I got parked. I'm sitting there looking out my windows. I could see their trucks going back and forth. Then I could feel mine rocking back and forth. I was like, yeah, it's time to go to bed. It's time to just sleep through all this. Yeah. Lightning doesn't, I don't know. Doesn't bother me. I'll sit and watch it.
I like to watch
From
it.
inside.
I like to watch
I won't
it.
sit outside and watch it.
But
We're-
being outside,
Sometimes.
but
we're a family. We will go outside and watch
But-
the lightning.
like in the back of my head, even when it's like way off over the property, like way back there,
I like to look at
still-
lightning storms.
I
though.
still have that like in the back of my head, like, is this gonna be it? Is this when I'm gonna get hit by lightning? Because lightning can stretch
Yeah.
like 1,000 miles or something like that.
It's like those. I don't know if I've ever seen them really down here, but I call it spider lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just kind of goes across the sky.
Yeah.
I love sitting there watching that stuff. That's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah. We get it. We've had it several times here where we just get, we call it lightning shows, and it's just like a lightning storm, and we'll just go out and watch it. You can see it like
Yeah,
crawling
really
the sky.
no thunder
Yeah.
or anything like that. It's just going all across.
Yeah.
That's cool as crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as soon as it gets close enough that we start hearing thunder,
Yeah.
I'm
we
like-
go-
Kyle's like, it's
Yeah.
time to go in.
that little switch goes inside right now.
yeah.
So do you have a third one? You said come up with 2 or 3, so
Yeah, I did. So what have I hit? Heights
heights
and
and
snakes. If I had to go with top 3, I would have to say that my third would be being wrongly convicted of something and be stuck in prison the rest of my life. Knowing good and well I didn't do it, whatever it was. And to put me in prison for life,
Yeah.
I've always had that fear. I mean, I've known, probably 95% of my friends have been to jail, prison, whatever. I've got family members that have been to prison. One that's been to prison, it was like a freaking country club. I don't know why he even wanted to leave.
Right.
I mean, they had a tennis court, golf course.
That's that.
that luxury.
Federal. It was a
Yeah.
federal prison.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't want to be there
Yeah.
for any reason. I don't want to be Bubba's girlfriend. You know, back door's just that. It's an exit.
In Louisiana, they call it the pea farm because a lot of them are out in the middle of nowhere, and they farm the peas.
Hey,
so they call it pea farm.
I've seen a lot of signs that do not pick up hitchhikers
Yeah.
because they could be prisoners. I'm looking
Yeah.
around, especially when you're going down
287 going into
New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Yeah.
Yep.
As soon as you cross into New
As
God,
Mexico,
soon as
it's
you-
been years since I've been out that way.
Yeah.
But
As soon as
Louisiana,
you-
you got the sugar cane.
Yeah.
there's like
And I'm like, good God,
there's
they
like
could
10
be anywhere.
miles of those signs. Do
Yeah.
not pick up anybody hitchhiking.
Well, they're everywhere because I know going across
Now, funny
10 through Mississippi, they're
funny thing is, we don't have those signs around the Huntsville unit on 45.
Oh no.
no, not
I
that.
wonder why.
I wonder if it's because these remote prisons are easier to escape. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because we all carry.
Yeah.
But yeah, New Mexico is a very no state.
Yeah. But yeah, Louisiana, they have the pea farms. A certain someone went there for a while. I won't say who. But
Wasn't me. I'd never been to prison in Louisiana.
No, not me.
Not you.
no,
Not me.
Not you. Okay.
not me.
My record is
Do
clean.
I know
I
said
purposely,
person?
I purposely keep myself away from any kind of situations that I could lose these because I like these too much. I don't want to lose them.
And then got kicked out of the state for 10 years.
Your relative?
Yep.
I've met him like twice.
Nope.
Nope.
You've met them lots of times.
My age, a little bit older than I am.
Mm-hmm.
Male?
Yep.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I didn't know that.
Uh-huh.
so you,
There's a whole story with that. I could do a whole podcast with that story, but I
Yeah.
won't. I won't do that.
yeah.
You'll have,
We
you'll-
don't need
You'll
people
have,
knowing
you'll have to
certain
change
things.
the names
Yes. This what is it? The names in the there's like a disclaimer. One of those
Yeah.
shows.
The names have been changed to keep
Yes.
people's privacy.
of yeah,
Yeah.
the names and some of the locations.
Mm-hmm.
So were you able to think of any, like,
Let's
fears?
just throw it out there. Let's don't think of some fears you may have.
Mm-hmm.
Your greatest fear, other than snakes,
Yeah.
what is your greatest fear, or your biggest fear? I know you've got to have a top one.
Oh, I do.
You just don't want to talk about
I
it.
just don't like talking about it because I don't like putting juju out there.
The other one I have, ever since I got rear-ended, and I come to a stop on the freeway now, I always look up in my rearview mirror.
You know that I had
because-
an issue with that one after getting rear-ended in my semi by a semi.
Oh yeah.
That one I was paranoid for months
I mean, I could see
after that.
why.
even
Especially
I'm
when I
not-
would go, because I was doing that particular run quite often.
Yeah.
And the first time I went back, which I think was the following week or so, before I ended up taking 3 months off for my neck, there were no skid marks. He didn't hit his brakes at all.
Yeah, that's how the lady that we're in. I came to a stop right there at the.
Like AirTags.
No, not AirTex. It was.
No, sorry. Richie.
No, it was right before 610 Airline or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Because I would
was
take
thinking,
that exit to cut over to 610.
I was thinking
And
the other thing.
I
With your
had come
car.
to a complete stop, and I'd been sitting for about 30 seconds, 20 seconds at least.
Mm-hmm.
And that woman,
It's nice smoking you.
she
First time it went out.
she was in an Explorer, and she didn't apply the brakes at all.
I do have to say, getting a phone call like that, that's a fear. I never want to get like a phone call, like a bad phone call. Like
That one was scary because, like, she hit me. My seat broke. Like, it broke the bolts
Yeah.
that hold my seat up.
Right.
And when she hit me, the seat popped back. And so I'm holding on to the steering wheel, and the airbags didn't blow. And
Yeah.
I'm sitting there going, crap, I'm in a car that's 15 years old. Is this a delayed reaction?
Am
So
I
I'm
waiting
like,
for the boom?
I'm like sitting here waiting for these airbags to just like go poof in my face
Right.
Yeah.
at a
At
random.
200 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Never went off. So
Yeah,
I guess
which is
I guess on
crazy.
my car, which is still out there, it got fixed. But I guess on that car, the airbag sensors are only on the front, not in the back. So, but it's still to this day, it doesn't matter if I
Hell,
come to a
semis
stop
don't
on
even
a
have airbags.
if I come to a stop.
What really?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
don't.
I've never seen one.
I
don't-
did not know that.
Yeah. 18-wheelers, yeah, we don't have airbags.
I guess they figure you're the biggest one on the road.
I mean, the truck basically,
It's gonna
it's
absorb.
it's made. The truck itself is made. It's gonna fall apart.
Right.
The guy that hit me,
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah, the cab will
shit was
become disconnected and all
his
that.
shit was fiberglass. I mean, it
Okay.
destroyed his truck.
Okay.
I mean, his front right wheel was, or hit for all you truck drivers, like his steer tire was basically up by his passenger door,
Oh wow.
and he just had shit hanging down from
Right.
the engine that broke loose. They're just made to fall apart.
Yeah.
You know, that's like they say. I don't know if you've ever seen. Well, yeah, because when you guys used to go to Colorado all the time, the runway ramps.
Oh yeah, yeah. Those are
They're
trippy.
not. They're not made to save our life. They're made to save y'all's lives.
Right. We've seen people at 18
I've
wheelers
never-
use.
I never saw 18-wheelers on them, but I saw
I thought
like
I know we
light
saw.
duty pickup, like F-250s,
Yeah.
Chevy 3500. I've seen those, like pulling trailers that were going down the mountain and burned up their brakes,
Yep.
and they just, and even those at their weight made it up quite a bit.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're made to where the farther you go, the more you sink.
Right.
Because isn't it like pea gravel or something?
Yeah. I mean, it'll
Yeah.
destroy a truck.
Same thing at like the end of a drag strip. They got that giant
Yeah.
gravel trap to.
Yeah. Same.
And nits.
Same concept. Just going up at 8% grade.
But yeah, anytime I come to a stop on a freeway, I'm always looking up in the rearview mirror to see if that person behind me is stopping or not.
I know that feeling. I'm the same
And then
way.
I'm also at the same time being very situational awareness and going, okay, if I look up and this person's coming at me too fast, what way am I going? Am I going left or am I going right?
That's kind of like me when I rode home from work on my bike, and 45 was all backed up from the Beltway. I don't know. I sat there until the first car got behind me, and I'm like, no, I'm not sitting here.
Yeah.
This is how people die. So I went off on the shoulder. I was waiting for somebody to pull out in front of me,
Right.
just to be that asshole. Say, oh,
right.
you can't drive up the
Right.
shoulder. Well, put it to you this way: I'm gonna drive up the shoulder.
Yeah.
I'll take the ticket if I get one.
Right.
But
it's
I'm
safer.
not gonna get squashed.
Yeah.
See, I don't have a
That's not
problem
gonna
with
happen.
bikes doing that. I have a problem with them lane splitting.
Yeah, I'm not splitting lanes.
Yeah.
But
I'll ride up a shoulder, and I
Yeah.
actually saw a guy between the house and Conroe somewhere. It was a traffic jam, and he was going up the. It was after. I want to say it was after the HOV lane ended, and a cop. He was going up the shoulder. A cop pulled out in front of him on the shoulder, and of course, as we're moving slow, you can hear what they're talking about. He's like, you can't be doing that. And the guy's
Yeah.
like, I'll put it to you this way: you give me the ticket,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna do this when you pull out,
Right.
I'm going to continue on doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
He said, I'm not going to sit out there and die
Yeah.
just because you don't want me on the shoulder.
Yeah.
And I get it. I understand it. And Texas needs to get smarter about bikes. I mean, okay, look twice. That doesn't always work.
Yeah.
You know, lane splitting, I'd never lane split.
Yeah.
I don't care if motorcycles do it. I mean, I've seen them do it. I've had a couple do it to me, and I'm like, more power to you. Get to where you're going.
Yeah.
Some of them do it just to be assholes.
Yeah.
But if I see him, like you said, going up the shoulder or whatever, he's not doing it to get to where he's got to go, or doing it to
most
get
of them are
in
doing
front
it
of you.
'cause
He's
it's
doing it
safer.
so he doesn't get
Yeah.
freaking squashed. Is he going to just pull over and sit on the side of the road?
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Because why?
Y-
He can get squashed there
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just.
So what was your biggest fear?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I have a lot. I have a lot of anxiety about certain things. So
I can tell you what one of hers is. And I think it's caused 90% of her anxiety.
floods.
Flooding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since
Yeah.
you guys lived through, what was it, three of those floods that flooded your house?
Yeah.
Yeah. She didn't have a problem with rain,
Nope.
flooding, whatever, until her house flooded 3 times.
Yeah.
I remember the last time when I was there.
Harvey wrecked me.
Yeah.
It was Harvey that did me in.
The last one was the worst one because I couldn't get home.
I was home alone. And
Yes,
Dale and
that's
Michelle.
when you, yeah, and I walked through
Yeah.
water
Dale-
up to my knees
Yeah.
to get to you.
Yeah.
Walk in and she's transporting firearms and she's just bawling.
Yeah.
I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
She's like, I just can't take it anymore. And I was like, okay. Gave her a hug. I was like, breathe. We get everything out we can get out. You're going to leave. We're going to go get Kyle.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah,
going to be
that's
good.
that's why when we were looking for property for my mom, we were trying to find something that was nowhere near flood zone. And then people can say what they want to say about mobile homes, but you know what? I may live in a mobile home, but at least my home is another 3+ feet off of the ground
Yeah.
Yeah.
on top of being out of the flood zone. So water's got to go up really high before I have to worry about it coming into my house.
That's true.
I definitely I don't really have that fear living here. Now if I was still in a
Still in
different
that neighborhood or
location, yeah,
whatever.
it would definitely
Oh, every time we get a big rainstorm,
yeah.
I still, even this week, I went and pulled
Yeah.
up the flood gauge by our old house. Be like, I wonder if this is gonna finally be the time since we moved out that it goes under.
It
Yeah.
just wipes the house out.
Yeah. Cuz it's just it's just honestly it's just a matter of time because we flooded technically 4 times but 3 storms. So,
Yeah, because the first tax day we flooded twice
twice.
in one night.
yeah.
Got what?
Man.
8 inches the first time, and then
Tw-
12 inches.
the second time.
2 hours later, an hour later, we got another foot in the house.
Yeah.
After it had gone, it came in, went out, and then we got another one of
Yeah.
deeper.
Yeah, Harvey did me in. Harvey, I still have PTSD stuff, just because
And that was the one that was 6 foot under, right?
8.
No, 8. We had 8
It
foot
was
of
8
water.
foot.
We had 8 foot of water. I think what
We
did me
let-
There
in,
have been
when
so
we-
many of them, I can't
when we
remember
left the house-
what did what.
We left the house, and the water was almost knee deep in the house.
yeah,
Because
think-
we were putting everything, we put all of our furniture up on cinder blocks about 2 feet off the ground.
we're like, we'll be okay.
And
What
we-
did me in was when we went back on the boat.
Yeah, and that wasn't
what
even
did
at the
me.
height of it.
Yeah, it was only
The first day we
yeah.
went on a boat.
Yeah. When
we,
I was
we
when
borrowed
I was,
a John boat from one of my mom's friends, and we
that's
went
the
back,
one- yes,
and that's when the water was chest high,
that's when
and that's when we
James
took
and-
the TVs off the wall and took them upstairs.
So
And
here,
James
this
got
is where part of my PTSD because they
Take,
were having
take a breath though, because your face is already red, and I can,
So it was just it's just one of those traumatic things because I'm in the boat alone,
I tied it to
there-
the tree in the front yard.
but I'm having to hold.
she's just underground.
But I was having to hold on to the tree limb, the water was that high.
Mm.
So I'm having to hold on to the tree while in the boat. So, and they're inside trying to get whatever could be saved
And
the
we had
rest
already
of it
taken some of our neighbors out. Before we got to our
Yes.
house, we stopped
Yeah,
and took neighbors out
yeah.
that
to get
wanted
'em out
out.
of
And
their
him,
house, right.
James, and my mom, they were in the house trying to make sure that what was gone was already gone. But
Right.
if anything else that could be saved, like the TVs off the wall, because it was just below the TVs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where like my traumatic, because I'm like in the boat, basically like hugging the tree, like, and I'm just there, and it's still raining, and it's still like
And then
Kind of
the,
like being in a dinghy out in the middle of the ocean.
pretty much.
and then
yeah.
the-
Not
and
knowing what's
then-
going
yeah.
on, what's
then
going
the
to happen.
next
Yeah.
day, we tried to go to the house, and the only way we could get to the house was through the back side of the neighborhood at the back, and we had to park in their clubhouse,
Yeah.
which was about a mile away, and we waded through water almost waist deep all the way down, and it just kept getting a little deeper and deeper, and so we got to a point where we had to start walking up by people's houses
Yeah.
Right.
because they were so much higher than the sidewalks. And then as we were like, I don't know, probably 100 feet, 200 feet from the entrance to our neighborhood, a boat was coming out. Some people on a boat with a motor. And
Wasn't it the fire department?
no,
Oh no.
the fire truck was flooded in the middle of the road
Mm.
because they had gone through the night before trying to get everybody out,
Mm-hmm.
and the fire truck got flooded.
Oh, shit.
And so they just abandoned it there. And as that guy was coming down, I waved at him and I was like, "Hey, can you take us to our house?" And he's like, "Yeah, where's your house at?"
We're trying to get people out. Y'all want to go in? What the hell?
Yeah.
Well, they were just out looking at everything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so I was like, "We're in that neighborhood you just came out of." And he said, "Oh, well, where are you at?" And I said, at the very back, back there." And he said, "Oh, it's up to the roofs back there."
Yeah.
Damn.
And so he's like, "Yeah, we'll take you back there." And we got on his boat, and full-fledged boat with a motor and everything, and he drove us all the way up to our house, and the water was all the way up to the top of the garage door. The neighbor's house next door, it was up to the eave of the house.
I think I
Yeah.
remember seeing that picture.
And I think in one of the pictures you can see our cat Boo
Yeah.
sitting
She's
up in
the
Caden's
window.
window just looking out like, what the hell?
Because at the time
talking
we
about Boo
only
Kitty?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Boo Kitty. Yeah. She was in Caden because Caden's was that
She had
front-
retreated
Right.
upstairs and was living upstairs because she couldn't
Yeah.
get out of the house.
Yeah.
Damn.
And
That,
Because
I
we
did,
didn't-
that I didn't know.
Yeah, one of the pictures, she's up in the windowsill just looking at everything like,
I never even noticed that.
And at that time, we talked to one of the neighbors, and they said that the fire department had just left, and they were expecting the water to go up another 4 feet.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so if it would have gone up another 4 feet, we would have lost everything because
Yeah.
it would have been
It'd have been on your second story.
it would have
Yeah.
been into the
floor.
second floor,
Yeah.
a good foot into the second floor.
Yeah.
Man, that's
But-
crazy.
And then the last one, Amilda, that was.
That was traumatizing in itself
told
because
my-
you weren't there.
I was at work. I went to work. I
Is
didn't
that the
want to
one
go
where
to
I
work.
came and got you?
I didn't want to go
Yes.
to work that morning because I knew that depression was off the coast and it was going to be moving in. And I got to
started-
work at like 6:00 or 6:30, and I told my boss, I was like, I'm probably going to have to bail because my house is probably going to flood. And he had known about Harvey,
Right.
and I had told him about tax day. And he's like, "Nah, you'll probably be okay. It's not really that bad of a storm." I said,
I
"I don't
love,
know about that."
I love how these people do
Yeah.
that. Oh, you'll
And-
be all right.
Yeah.
And then
I'm leaving.
I think it was by like 7:30. I was looking at my security cameras, and I could see the water was halfway up our driveway, and I saw trash cans floating down the street. And I told her, I said, "Stop what you're doing right now
Yeah.
and get in the truck and drive it up the street
Yeah.
and get the truck out of the driveway
Yeah.
Right.
before you do anything else."
And I still had to
had to-
drive through the neighbor's yard by the time like it was rising that fast. So I had to drive it through the neighbor's yard
It went
to
from
get it out.
I had the security camera footage.
Like Tim's yard,
Yeah.
I had to go out that way.
Yeah,
That was the one we showed up.
Yes.
Right?
yeah.
Yeah, I remember
And-
you doing that.
I went back and watched the security camera footage from the time it was halfway up our driveway to the time it was 1 foot deep in our house was 8 minutes.
Yeah.
But your boss said it was going to be okay.
And at like
Yeah.
7:30, I told him, I said, the water's halfway up my driveway and it's not stopping. The rain's not stopping. I need to go.
Yeah.
And he was like, it'll probably be okay, but if you insist that you need to go, just go.
Oh,
And
I fucking hate people like
I
that.
left my office,
Mm-hmm.
and by the time I was watching all this in my car on my phone
Yeah.
as I was driving, and by the time I hit 1960 at 59, I couldn't even exit.
Yeah.
Wilson Road was underwater. 1960 was underwater. I had to go down and drive backwards up up the feeder road backwards to 1960, and then I ended up that's where you got in our truck
Yeah.
and went and met me at the O'Reilly's.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't even, the closest I could get was like 5 miles away from the house.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, because you were like, how close can I get? And I was like, well, let me drive down through here so you can make it down through here. Yeah, that was the day I almost put your truck in the ditch because the water was already over
Yes.
the road.
Yeah.
I couldn't see shit. And when I went to make the U-turn, the ass end went, whoop. I was like, no. Yeah.
yeah, and then,
Good times.
Yeah. Good times.
yep, and that was,
Let's not do that again.
No.
and as soon as we got out of the house, you looked at me and said, I'm lifting my truck.
And I did.
Yeah.
Because, and people ask me all the time, why are you lifting a two-wheel drive? Have you seen how much water we get around here?
Yeah.
It's just so I could get my ass home.
And that's the reason why
We
we
got
ended
that
up
truck.
with that truck.
Yep.
Because we lost our SUV in tax day.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, no, if we're going to buy something, we're going to get something that we can get out of our house
Yeah.
if something happens. Because we were stuck in our house for tax day.
Yep.
Because it came in at like 1 o'clock in the morning. And we couldn't get out. By the time it started rising, like we were stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All we
Caden-
could do is we moved upstairs
We moved to Caden's bedroom.
and we just watched from our window upstairs, just watch the water just flow in, take out the car, and go right back out. And then we went downstairs.
We have a picture of where that front window of that floodwater that Mitsubishi that I had, that Outlander.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a picture with the
and then I think it
floodwater over
was it was the second flood at tax day. The second time the water came in, Caden had woken up, and he's standing on the stairs.
Yeah.
And he comes down the stairs, and the water had already come up, but it hadn't started receding yet.
Yeah.
And he's looking around, and all he sees is all of his toys just floating in the living room. And
Yeah.
and so as soon as the water's in, I'm like, it's already in. So I'm gonna open doors to try to get this water out when it starts receding, so it can get out and not be a fishbowl inside.
Yeah.
Because we have a picture.
Yeah.
I think during tax day, I was standing in my living room. There was like There was like 3 inches of water in our house, but our windows next to our door, there was like 2 feet of water
Yeah.
up on the windows. Like I was looking underwater out the windows.
Yeah.
And so I was
That's
like,
crazy.
I'm not gonna let this be reversed. I'm not gonna have all this water recede and have my house full of water.
Right.
And so I opened up the door, and as soon as the water started receding, all of his toys started floating out the back door, and he started screaming, "My toys are floating away! My toys are floating away!" So I had to grab the baby gate and stick it between the door, so that
It's a
way
filter.
Yeah.
So that way it would be a filter and catch all of his toys.
That's hilarious.
All right.
Yeah, we're sitting there flooding, and he's worried about his toys.
That's what kids do. The important things in life.
Bougie
Yeah,
says,
so,
as a kid, when it flooded, we would tube through people's houses.
Of course you would.
Well, yeah, because at that time, across the street from their house, all that empty land was nothing but houses.
Right.
Yeah.
And then FEMA ended up buying them all out because they just kept getting water up to above the roofs too much.
Yeah.
So they had to
That's-
buy them out.
That's crazy.
But
Let's go ahead and wrap this session up.
yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Let me relight my little nub here. What'd you think about your campfire? You feel like you've been breathing in a campfire?
No, it was actually pretty smooth smoking.
It was?
It smelled worse than it smoked.
it's-
So
Well, that's good.
I shouldn't say it smelled worse. I mean, it straight up smelled like a campfire,
Yeah,
fireplace,
It
or
literally
whatever.
smells like if you took like a piece of oak and threw it on a fire.
Yep.
And then once it got burning, you pulled it out and
And just went,
yeah.
yeah, it smoked like I remembered. I mean, it wasn't strong. It was pretty mellow. It's a good smoke though, even for sitting in the humidor for 6 months and smelling like the damn house was on fire. It was good.
I've enjoyed this number 5. It's been a good one. Really looking forward to tomorrow's smoke. That new,
The number 6.
no, the La Leotard
number
or whatever
6.
it is. But
Oh.
yeah, so I think it's been a pretty good show for no show prep. So I'll take that. Take that as a win.
Yep.
I think we went a little bit longer than we have here lately.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna put it out there. No rubber snakes anywhere. I will kill. I will kill somebody.
Same.
I'll pull out that 18-foot python skin.
No, you
No.
won't either. I don't
I'm
need
gonna
to see
put
it.
it right across the
No.
right
I
across
mean,
the
that
room with
literally
me.
won't bother. The skins won't bother me. I'm not
Oh, it
that
does
person.
me.
If it looks alive like it's,
Mm-hmm.
that's the person I am. But so yeah, if you followed us this long, watched us this long, check us out on all platforms under the name that's up there.
That one right there.
Yeah, that one right
Find
there.
us right there. Gars and Arms.
I keep forgetting that's back there.
Gars and Arms on pretty much every social platform. Have we been kicked off of TikTok yet?
I go check every now and again.
Still there.
It's still there.
It's still there. We just
But-
have our community strikes.
Yeah, 14 violations. All I can say is, puck TikTok.
And of course Rumble, because you're not finding us on Rumble without a direct link, but hey, it is
Or
what
you
it
just
is.
happen to scroll across us.
We
Don't
appreciate
keep
you.
scrolling. Just
We appreciate you hanging out with us this pre-Father's Day Saturday, and all the dads out there. Hopefully, you have a good Father's Day for
happy
whatever
Father's Day.
whatever you're gonna do tomorrow. Sleep in or do the yard work or
And to all the moms pulling double duty.
yeah, not the ones who are
Yeah,
Mid-
deadbeat dads, we ain't even talking to you.
yeah. Nor are we talking to the ones that have peckers and think they're women and they're raising their kids.
Yeah,
So yeah, you get your man card revoked for that one. So
we're canceled. But as always, that is Kyle. I am Outlaw. And for K Mama, we'll see you next time.